Saracens walk out at home for the first time this season, trying to mount some kind of defence of the trophy they won magnificently at St James's Park last season against Leinster. And they go to the tail, and Ezekwe, who's been busy airborne at the moment, brings it back down, and now the backs joining in. Duncan Taylor adding his muscle to this, and it's taken the ball over the line, and it brings the first try of the afternoon. And it looks like the young hooker Jack Singleton, back from the World Cup as a Saracens player, and like Elliot Daly, now scoring Saracens points. Davis reaches in, Watkin back to the scrum half, and Kieran Williams herring onto that. Saracens' defence was waiting for it, but Hook with the ball back. No,
we come back here.
Lost by Evans, however.
3 black.
Titi Lamasuteli.
3 black.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Finally some reward for all of Ospreys' endeavour on the board. Saracens 11, Ospreys 3.
Advantage.
Earl to Whiteley, and then Vunipola, and Barrett was offering himself, and Daly stretching his legs. Shagan to the right-hand side. He'll take some stopping. No one will stop him. 11.03 seconds for 100 metres. Over 3 metres. Deadly.
Lovely kick over the top. Whiteley there, he puts them away, but then as it gets into Sagan's hands, you're not stopping him.
Taylor's back on his feet. He's hurt his elbow. Here's Skelton. Clipped away, picked up by Ray. Needed to be tackled, and was, by Morgan Morris. Barrett. A lot of Saracen shirts on that left-hand side. The final one belonging to the winger, Alex Lewington. And they scored a 3rd try before half-time.
Yeah, and nothing, no energy for the first 20 minutes, and then suddenly they come alive.
Vunipola. Brother Billy still cooling his engines after the World Cup. And there's their cousin Manu, just involving Brad Barrett back as captain for the first time in Europe this season. And Taylor, he got that away beautifully to find Daly, and then Daly out of the back door to Shagan, and Shagan will score the bonus point try. And in bursts and in sparks, Saracens have been very, very good today, and they've scored a 4th try.
Not great defence from the Ospreys. They'll look back at that and think, if we man up, don't drop off any tackles, we should stop this.
On their minds here, a 5th try, and they've got one. Didn't have to take the ball over the line in the end. Referee Mathieu Reynald saying they would have done if Ospreys hadn't have infringed. Penalty try, a 5th for Saracens. Over 15 minutes to go. Barrington asking for a little bit of latching help. He's got the ball. Can he twist and turn? Barrington scores. And Saracens, not quite in full sail, but approaching it, have a half a dozen.
That's probably the story of the last sort of 6, 7, 8 phases, just slightly more power.
Yeah, it's a really good carry in the end from Barrington, isn't it? Just spins out the tackle from Beard, and then gets the latch on top and gets carried over the line.
Saracen scrum in control now, however, draws the penalty with time up. Is there time for one more try? It would be a 7th. Lewington's hoping. Shagan's away to the right-hand side. It doesn't get to him. It does now on the bounce from Lazowski. That's gone forwards. And despite the celebrations of those on the far side, the knock-on was the last meaningful act. And Saracens, well, as good as they've been this season,